Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So today I have a review for you, and the gun I'm going to be reviewing today is the Special Operation Forces edition of SOCOM Gear's M9A1. So first I'll just go over the externals of the gun, and afterwards I'll talk about how to disassemble the gun and clean it, and at the end I'll show you how it actually performs. So let's start from the tip of the gun. So from the tip you'll see something you don't get on a lot of gas blowback guns. You get a Gemtech silencer, which is really awesome. It doesn't really do anything for the gun. It doesn't make it shoot any harder or anything, but it looks really cool, I think. So I think it's a nice aesthetic to have on the gun, and if you want it on always, then do so. You know, you have the possibility to do so because of the threaded barrel, and you can put on various other silencers as well if you'd like to. The outer barrel and most of the internals are made of metal, as well as most of the externals. The upper slide is made from metal. As you can see, it's a bit scratched maybe. Nothing real special other than you have some traits that says Special Operation Forces S.O.F. and then Leave No Man Behind, which is the Rangers, the US Rangers motto. On the top you have a normal front and rear sight in metal. It's a part of the slide, so it can't really come off as far as I know. Below the back sight you have the safety switch. Mine broke off on the right side, but you can see it on the left side. It still works fine. When you can see the red dot, it's in fire mode, and when you can't see the red dot, it's in safe mode. It works fine, nothing special there. Moving down to the lower receiver, you first of all on the front have a rail, which you don't have on any M9, or most M9s you don't have it on, but this one you do. So you can mount lasers or flashlights or whatever you guys like to mount on there. On the rail it says Mod M9A1 SOF, but not really any special traits or anything. Moving behind that you have the pin to disassemble the gun, and you have the slide release. The slide release could have been a bit better, but you can't really make anything different about a real gun, or whatever you could say, because this is like made to look like the real gun, so why change it in any ways? Then you have the trigger and the trigger guard. I really like the trigger guard because it's quite big, so you kind of have big gloves on without having any problems with firing the gun. And then you have the trigger, which the trigger pull is a bit long, but not too much. I'll show you later. Behind the trigger guard and the trigger you have the mag release, which is pretty basic. You only have it on one side, so the gun is not that ambidextrous. And then you have the pistol grip with, what can you say, the plates on the sides where you can see the SOCOM Gear trademark. These are made from plastic and they are nicely textured. The gun's aesthetics are made so that my hands are a bit small for my size, so it's not the most comfortable gun for me to use, but if you have normal or a bit oversized hands, this would be a great gun to hold. On the bottom of the pistol grip you have a small point, like you can see a small hole. Actually you can't see this on camera now, but I'll show you a close-up of it, where you can see that you're able to mount a lanyard, a pistol lanyard that you use for mounting it on your belt or something, so if you drop the gun you won't lose it, because you'll feel it dangling around on your leg or something, and then you'll, pick it up again. On the other side of the gun it's almost the same thing, but on the slide you have the SOCOM Gear trademark, and you have some traits where it says Mod M9A1 SOF caliber 9mm Parabellum SOF edition. And I can't see what it says on the rail, but it's nothing really special. Just warning: read manual before use. Retract slide to set loaded pipes without magazine, something like that. Nothing really special, just a warning, which I don't really like on the gun. But it's pretty cool that it says 9mm and not 6mm. You can see on the top there, or almost see, that the safety switch broke off on mine. But almost the same thing. So now I'll show you how to disassemble the gun. So if you do want to disassemble this gun, first you'll need, or you don't need to, but I'll remove the silencer just to show you how to do so. Here, just put this aside, pull the slide release, make sure that you have no mag inside the gun, and this hammer is back. Then you can push on a pin here on this side, and it'll come out a bit on the other side, and you can just push this bad boy here down, as you can see. And then all you need to do is pull this forward. Then you have the lower receiver, which all you need to do is to lubricate this part a bit, clean it. And here you have the slide. So to disassemble the bigger part of the slide, you need to take this spring here, take it out. It can be a bit tough. I've had another Beretta before, which was way easier to disassemble. But here you have the recoil spring. Push this forward, and you can pull it out. Where you have your hop up, and you have your barrel. So let's just reassemble this gun again. I have already lubed it, so there's no reason for me to do this again. Remember to put the spring into the correct side of the, with the hole here, whatever we could call it, and push it down into our hole here, and it sits in place now. Great. So now you got your upper slide back together. So to reassemble this gun here, just take in the rails here, just let it go forward. Push this up here again, and then you can put on your suppressor if you'd like to. I like to have my suppressor on when it's on my gun wall, just because it looks cooler. And it works fine. Just to show you the trigger pull, it's pretty long. As you can see, double tap is even worse, and much tougher to pull, but still kind of good. Now here to show you the magazine. The magazine is made from metal, as most gas mags are. It can hold, I think, 27 rounds. It feeds fine. I've never had any feeding issues. And it holds a lot of gas. You have the SOCOM gear thing here on the bottom. Nothing special, but it holds a lot of gas, so nothing much else to say about this. So let's just take it to the shooting range now, and we'll see how it performs. Okay, so we are back at the 70-foot range, and we're going to test out. Actually, there's a man right there. Okay, so we are back at the 70-foot range, where we're going to test out the SOCOM Gear M9A1 Special Operation Forces Edition. I don't have the silencer on, since it doesn't improve the gun whatsoever. So let's just try it out. So as you can probably hear, I am able to hit the target, so let's try to move back a bit further and see how it does there. Okay, so we are back at the 100-foot range with the M9A1 from SOCOM Gear, and let's see how it shoots. It's really cold right now, the pistol is cold as well, so let's see how it performs. At least the mag should be decently warm. There's already a BB in the chamber, so we are ready to roll. I got it. So I got it with 90% of the shots, I would say. There was one miss, and still shoots really greatly. The blowback is nice, as you can see. It's great at holding gas, considering that it's really cold outside. I'll show you a picture of the thermometer right now. So that's really impressive. I would say that you would be able to hit some targets at 125 feet, but I'm not sure. This is at 100 feet, so now you got that. Okay guys, this was the review of my SOCOM gear M9A1, the Special Operation Forces edition, and I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. Otherwise, comment if you have any questions about the video or maybe ideas for the channel. Also share my videos, it helps a lot for expanding the channel, and also subscribe if you'd like to see more of these types of videos. See ya guys!